What's up, 392 gang? It's your boy 392 Rolling, coming back with another video. This is just a quick video on some of the models that's coming out, which will be the last models of Dodge involving Challenger and Charger. This first one is a Shakedown, which is a basic 392 Scat Pack Challenger. No differences, no up in power, just a lot of extra badging and stickers. It's not really impressive going out with a bang for 2023. This car will probably be overpriced. It's only limited at 1,000 units, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's 1,000 units. Dodge should have came out with something better than this. They should have came out with an RT special edition model or something like that, I think. But this is how they're going out. You know, you got Mustangs that's still going to be built all the way into 2024 with the Dark Horse and other models and variants. Even the V6 and the EcoBoost has a new car coming out, and Dodge is just basically giving us the same cars and charging us more money, which I don't think that is right. I don't think that is fair. But you let me know what you think in the comments. This is just my opinion about it. It's a nice vehicle. It has a nice pinstripes and stuff on it, but like I say, it's nothing different than you buying a black Scat Pack Challenger and having your own designs put on it. Okay guys, this next model is a 2023 Dodge Charger Super B Scat Pack, which has the drag pack package, which involves the suspension, the drag radials in the back, and this I think will be one of the most exciting models ever, because there's never been a Charger drag pack model in their lineup. It's always been Challengers, never a Charger. So I think this would probably be the most important one out of all the ones that I'm going to show you today that's coming out. This particular model for this Charger has not been ever done, so I think this one will be the best one out of all the others. That's basically giving you the same thing and charging you more money. So that's just my opinion about it. Let me know in the comments if you have some other information or if you think differently than what I think. But I do think this is a good model to have. I think this one model would do really well. Okay guys, this next edition Charger and Challenger is known as the Swingers package, and they're basic Scat Packs with special badging. I think the inside is the basic black and suede, Alcantara suede, and black leather with green stitching. It has a special badge in there on the passenger side that says Swinger on it. It also has a stripe along the trunk bed that says Swinger on the side. That's basically it. There's no really change in horsepower. Still has the same horsepower, so there's no surprise there. I think they could have did better with this. I think the limit units going to be made are 1,000 apiece, 1,000 Challengers, 1,000 Chargers, which will be sent to selective dealerships, just like all the other models I'm going to show you today. They'll all be sent to a specific dealership. So for one, you got to make sure that the dealership has this model, and then that you're able to get on the list to be able to get one. Of course, it's going to be hard to get one because everybody's going to be trying to get one of these. Just to say that I got one of the last Chargers or Challengers before they start making them, which it really ain't nothing too much to brag about. I mean, you can get something now that's kind of more relevant to what's going on in the car scene anyway, and still be just as popular or just as special as any other Charger and Challenger. This next vehicle that they came out with or coming out with is limited to 300 units. It is called the King Daytona. In my opinion, it's just a jailbreak model with the stickers on it saying King Daytona, talking about the rarest haircut ever. Come on, man. I mean, we have these particular cars already. It might not be called the King Daytona, or it might not be orange, but we have, as far as performance wise, these cars already. So I don't really see no significance in it being a rare Hellcat ever like they trying to advertise. Dodge is pulling the wool over our eyes and trying to make us think that we have all these special edition models coming out. And there's only one true special edition model, which is, in my opinion, the Drag Pack Super B Charger, which Charger never had a Drag Pack package on it. It always been Challengers. So I think that was probably the only one out of this group that's probably a special edition. That's just my opinion, but if you look across anybody's YouTube channel or any talks about these cars, they're pretty much saying the same thing. Now, this car here is limited to 300 units, so it's probably going to run at least 100 grand or more. And I don't think that's cool, because you're basically selling us the same car back to us at a higher price, saying it's a limited edition and thinking that justify it being as expensive as it is. So that's all I have to say about that. This last vehicle is a 2023 Challenger that they're calling the Black Ghost. The Black Ghost has a history behind the name, which comes out of Detroit. Some guy had a 426 Challenger with the alligator roof, vinyl on the outside, a white stripe around the hood, that used to win a lot of the drag races around town. I mean, he would beat pretty much everybody and then would disappear for about a month or so, and then come out again, and then he just reappear and people pull up next to him and want to race. As you all know, everybody who has a Dodge Charger or Challenger or Corvette or Mustang or whatever, you pull up at the light, there's always somebody that's trying to race, or they want to test you, or just want to just have some fun. So in this case, he would come out late at night and people would drag race him and they would lose, and he would win every time. So, and then disappear. So that's why he was known as the Ghost, because he would disappear. Nobody knew who he was. He would just disappear for about a month or so. At least that's what the documentary said. You can look it up on YouTube, the Black Ghost out of Detroit, and you can kind of get an idea of what the history and what it's about and what happened, who the guy is and everything. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's cool that they pay homage to that particular story or whatever. But the car itself has no special features other than a vinyl wrap top, and it has Dodge spelled out on the tip of the hood, and it has a white stripe going along the side of the trunk. That's it. It has 807 horsepower. It's limited to 300 units, and they're going to overprice this car as well, because it's 300 units, and it's going to be probably over 100,000 for this particular car. And it's like, well, come on now, if you're going to go out with a bang, at least give us some cars that, or some models that you never made, or some concepts that you thought about making but never made, and just give us those. Basically the same cars, and overpricing them and charging us for them. You know, a lot of these people that buy these cars are working class people, and yeah, we like to spend money or whatever if it's worth it, but I mean, I can't really see myself spending 100 grand for something that you already got out here at the car lots, just because it has a history behind it. I mean, who's to say I can go out and buy me a black Challenger, put me a white stripe on the hood, on the trunk, put me a vinyl alligator look wrap on top of the hood, the roof, and put me Dodge letters on the tip of my nose, and I have me a Dodge Black Ghost. I mean, come on now. That's not really exclusive enough or justifying your last vehicles that you're going out with a bang with, since you all going to electric cars. I mean, then again, you got Ford over here coming out with a dark horse. They got a new GT500 coming. They got a new 5.0. They got a EcoBoost and a V6 model. So they still coming out with a lot of vehicles, combustion engine vehicles, while Dodge is going out is weak. You know what I'm saying? That's basically weak. You know, and I'm a Dodge guy. I like Dodges, but they could have gave us more than that. And that's pretty much all I have to say to that. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, and you subscribe, I appreciate you guys. Those that's already subscribed, thank you guys for rolling with me for so long. I got more videos coming up. I got an update on my car. My hood and bumper is getting wrapped at this time. I'm gonna do a video for that. I'm gonna reveal that. I don't know when it's supposed to be done. It's supposed to be done here this week, hopefully. But I'm in Florida, so we got this hurricane and all this other stuff going on. So whenever all this is over, hopefully I can get my hood and my bumper back, and I'll give you an update on that. And like, share, look for more videos. Check all my other videos that I got out if you haven't checked them out already. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having patience. I know my uploads is kind of spaced out, but I'm trying to get my car together, and I got other stuff going on, so I'm trying to get stuff to you as soon as I can. So 392 rolling is out. Love, peace, hair grease. Y'all be safe out there. Will.
Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Set.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, man!